My name is Curtis Gans, and I'm director of American University's Center for the Study of the American Electorate. Increasingly, states have moved to what may be called convenience voting, letting people vote absentee without any reason, and in two states, Washington and California, letting them be on a permanent absentee list so that they get absentee ballots without requesting them. And early voting, which is essentially voting at a polling place prior to the election that's set up as a place of convenience, like a shopping center or a bus depot or whatever. And that's been spreading. It started out in the West and it's been spreading across the country. In the 2004 election, about 20 to 25% of the electorate voted early by one of those methods, plus the Oregon all-mail vote. It's probably going to be higher this year because there have been states that added, and then you also have the fact that the state of Washington is becoming close to an all-mail state, and the states in the West in particular, more and more people are availing themselves in each election. So I guess you'd be 25 to 30% in this election. It's a bad idea. It's a bad idea for several reasons. The first is that no excuse absentee and mail voting actually hurt turnout. In all elections but one, 1998, the states which adopted no excuse absentee have performed worse than the states which did not adopt it. In years of decrease, their decreases were greater. In years of increase, their increases were lesser. And that, I think, is explainable insofar as, except in California and Washington, you're requesting an absentee ballot. So the person who's requesting it is essentially likely to be a voter, but they may leave the ballot on their kitchen table. Big reason why this is a bad idea is that we're voting in different elections. Suppose between the Friday of the election, before the election, election day, Osama bin Laden gets killed, or there's a domestic terrorist act, or the 72-year-old John McCain has a heart attack. We all should have the same information, and we all should have it all together at the time we vote. Yes, there will be people who need to vote absentee because they're incapacitated, and some people will be working someplace. But for those who don't have an excuse, they ought to be going to the polls, and we ought to be demanding more. So far, no excuse absentee is essentially for lazy middle class and upper middle class citizens, and they should be demanded of more rather than less.